Good morning, everybody. Can we just start this off with a fabulous appreciation post? It's the lips for me. It's the skin in the youth. It's the nose for me. I'm starting to feel like I do like men who look like sloths. He's looking like a sloth to me. So I just felt like we should just start off the show like that. And now to our regularly scheduled programming.
Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am Black with another BusyBlu and Associates morning meeting. Make sure that you like, you comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you keep us in the algorithm. For those who are new here, BusyBlu and Associates morning meeting is where you all work for me, and I talk about hot topics, gossip, news, and anything I think is interesting. And if you think that you have something interesting, you can always send it to me at BusyBlu. No space, no E, on Instagram and on Twitter. The way that you get credit for this meeting is you say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Director Busy. Okay, you can put it in the comments now, or you put it in the comments of post. We do have coffee and donuts in the back, so make sure that you get a donut. So today we only have donut holes. Okay, we only have donut holes. And I'm gonna see if I can get someone to let me say good morning to some of the staff members. Good morning. I brought donuts in. She meant donut holes. April meant donut holes. Ravine. April, can you stay back there and cut the donut holes in half? And then give them to the people who are first. And then after the first 10 minutes, can you cut those halves in halves? And then give those to the people who come in. Only one donut hole half per employee, okay? Per employee, only one donut hole half per employee. Can you make sure that happens? Shout out to all of the members. I want to let y'all know y'all got some really good stuff that's coming. Tater Bay has been in his creative bag, so there's gonna be a link that's gonna be sent on the members only channel. So because y'all got some stuff that I want to send to y'all. So be on the lookout for that. And then also there may be a new intro coming soon with a new intro song. So there's so much happening over here at this company. Okay, we're leveling up over here. We're leveling up. Okay. Good morning, G Wiz. Good morning, Ravine. Good morning, Jamie B. Hey, Kimmy Boo. What's up, Allie? Hey, Olympia Tawana. Hey, Angel. Good morning. Jay Campbell, Jamie B. Kimmy Boo said the donut holes are stale though. Stale or not? What you let me tell you something, Kimmy Boo. Since you got so much to say about what's stale and what's not stale, do me a favor. Go ahead, log off for me, sweetie. We just got here. Go ahead, log off for me, sweetie. 70 days probation, half pay. 70 days probation, half pay. And you can leave your computer where you are. You won't be using that. I say the first 2 weeks, no pay, no computer access. Okay, Ravine, can you make sure that you take her card when she's walking out? Thank you so much. 70 days, 70 days probation, half pay. First 2 weeks, no pay, no computer access or company access. Let's start off the company business, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna take it back. I saw this thread, and I was like, how do I feel about this? This is very dramatic. And then I saw a video of it happening, and I have decided these are the new rules. Okay, we don't have our HR person here today, so Jamie B, can you write this stuff down? Jamie B, just make sure that you pass this on to HR. During company meetings, I am the center of attention. Okay, during any of the outings, I am the center of attention. My birthday, all celebrations, I'm the center of attention. With that being said, you are not allowed to order fajitas. Okay? There will be no fajita ordering while in the presence of Director Busy. You understand? If you do order fajitas in my presence when we're at a company outing, that is for immediate termination. Immediate termination. So at first I didn't feel like it's, I wasn't sure, but then I saw it in person and I was like, you know what? I kind of agree. So let me tell y'all what I'm talking about, because I saw this thread and I was like, you are getting out of hand. But then I saw it and I actually understand. So y'all look at this.
Yeah, TikTok yesterday on here, and it was basically like this guy, it was his birthday dinner, and this friend beside him ordered fajitas. And I thought it was so funny because my biggest pet peeve is people ordering fajitas at birthday dinners. I think it's the most disrespectful thing that you could possibly do at somebody's birthday dinner. I'd rather somebody show up late than order fajitas at my birthday dinner. And here's why. 9 times out of 10 when you order fajitas, because I myself am a fajita orderer, not on anybody's birthday or a special occasion, but I do order them in my spare time. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to bring those fajitas out before anybody else's food. Why? I don't know. But if you notice, fajitas get brought out before everybody else's food. Okay. Not only do they get brought out, they kind of get their own little celebratory, bringing out, you know what I mean? Like, it's baffling, honestly. Like, why are we they're already sizzling, so that's already enough. But now, you got a little wooden board up under your plate and shit. They just do the most for fajita orders. And I think also the waiter always coddles the person who orders fajitas, like they're going out with a bang or something. Like, I do not like that. They're always like, oh, sweetie, the plate's hot. Like, let me move this for you. Like, girl, not too much. It's a fajita. Like, that's my thing. You're doing too much on my big day.
So this is where it starts for me. And at first I watched this and y'all put it in the comments. Y'all think she's doing too much? Or do y'all think, you know what? I kind of see where she's going with this. Because it is, somebody said it's a sizzle presentation. It's the presentation of it on some restaurants. Hey, come on. They got it sizzling. Oh, so excuse me, everybody, excuse me. Can we move some of these? Oh, it's very hot. Very hot. We doing all of this. And it's not even your birthday. You got the spice, all of the stuff coming up, and people are like, wow, oh my God, what do they have over there? You got the spices of all of that coming on, so then the people, as the waiters walking by, they're like, well, what are those? And who ordered that? It's just real fancy. Taken away from my day. And at first I was like, okay, give it a rest. Okay, it's not that serious. But then I saw this, okay? And then this is when I was like, you know what? Kind of right. So y'all tell me in the comments, do y'all think she doing too much? Before y'all watch the video that I'm about to play for y'all think she doing too much or not? Don't hate for celebrate fajitas. She's doing too much. Ravine said she's doing too much. Miss Kiki said she's doing too much. Ellen said it's just a fajita. Why am I crying? Sorry. It's just a fajita. Jamie B said too much. Okay, your jealousy is about some. You jealous about some sizzling meat? Yes. I think she's trolling. Well, I hope she's trolling. Ellen said not. Trey said, FYI, I can't order what I want. If I can't order what I want, have a chef prepare a specific menu or don't invite me. Okay, and Trey, you will not be. See, and Trey is HR. She's been doing HR for this company for years. But it seems like you were a little bit late, and so you don't know the rules. You know what, Trey? Because we're going to have a special conversation. Go ahead, log on for me, sweetie. We'll talk. We'll talk behind the scenes. And Jamie B got the notes for you. Because you can't order what you want in my birthday, anything. All right. So then, with all the people who said all of these things, now let's take a look at it actually happening in person. Y'all ready?
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God,
wow.
Blake, what did you get?
Guys, wow, doesn't this look really good?
Oh my God, this looks so good, Blake.
This looks really good.
Blake, what'd you get?
It's the fajita.
Oh my God, you win the night.
And I did a mix. I did
Cheers
chicken
to Blake.
Oh, thank you.
So Let me say this. It's now that we have seen the video, was the people at the table doing too much? Like, I'm telling you, it's his birthday, and all the people are like, oh my God, what did you get? Oh, you win, slay. All this is just a fajita. Let me play it one more time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God,
Wow.
Blake, what did you get?
God, wow,
Oh my god, those look so good, Blake.
doesn't this look really good?
Blake, what'd you get?
It's the fajita.
Oh my god, you win the night.
And like I did like a mix. I did
Cheers to
chicken
Blake.
and
Oh, not the boyfriend won tonight. So my thing is, do y'all think differently now that y'all see somebody ordering fajitas in your presence? It's my birthday, and they're like, "Oh, mama, you win tonight. What did you get? Oh my God!" These girls are there because it's coming out. I'm telling you, it's coming out since Monica said it's just food. It's not that serious. No, when it come out, yours come out early. It's coming out before the birthday boys. Oh my God, what did you get? Yes, slay. Oh, you win tonight. It's the birthday boys dinner. And you're like, oh, you win tonight. You ate that. Oh, you're really about to eat it. It's too much. Effective immediately, no one is able to order fajitas on my special days. Effective immediately. Those are, Meek said those are his friends. They hyping up the mediocrity. They hyping up mediocrity. Those are his friends. Yo, I don't know why I'm crying, but this was so funny to me because at first I was like, oh, because I saw her video yesterday, and then today I saw the actual video, and I was thinking, yep, you can't order nothing sizzling and ready for me. We won't be going to TGI Fridays. We won't be going to Chili. You can't get nothing sizzling. You can't get nothing sizzling on my birthday. You can't do it. Like we say, he must have ordered his basic ass meal. Oh my God. Trey says, so basically, if you get invited to Busy's birthday, you have the staff come say happy birthday every time you bring. Exactly. Just Ella says Sicily meat matters. No, it doesn't. Not over here. Not over here. I don't care what y'all say. I have now decided to make that a rule here at BusyBlu and Associates. I am crying. Oh my God. Okay, so let's get to the first story up, y'all. What is the first story? Okay, this is the first story. So I'm gonna start it off here so that y'all can see the whole thing. So as you all know, there was a show that was on, and I really did love that season. I stopped watching it though after this fight and everything happened. I'm liking the new season, except for that man from Wild 'N Out. I don't like it. So I'm talking about the show College Hill that comes on BET Plus. I think it also shows on BET after it shows on BET Plus. But College Hill is where this new version of College Hill is where celebrities, come back and they're able to go to HBCUs and have the HBCU experience. I thought the original College Hill was a really good season until, they started fighting. It was getting real bad. It was like the real world meets college, which truthfully, in all honesty, dorms need like cameras because it's a reality show in dorms. Who's sleeping with who's cheating, who's lying, who's trying to pledge, like all of this stuff, I really do still think that College Hill is an amazing show, is an amazing concept outside of the fighting. Yes, Angel, until the shoe when she said she made me bleed my own blood, and then they were sitting there fighting. I said, oh my God. But after that, they have now this new version, which I actually like. Because when Iman Shumpert was on it, and I'm telling you that is my crush. So we have passes in this house, in this relationship, and Iman Shumpert is my pass. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna try. That is my pass. I love me some Iman Shumpert. When he was on it, he was on this season with Tiffany Pollard, aka New York, Joseline Hernandez, and what's her name? April Rose, something, Elena Rose, whatever her name is. I can't remember since she turned Republican. She was on it as well. As we all know, as most of us know, during that season there was a fight because they had a ethics class, they had a history class, an English class, all of these things. And Ashley Rose, she was having quite the issue because of this conundrum that she had between her being mixed, and she had a white side, she had a black side, she had a white daddy, she had a black mama. And she's trying to figure out like who she is and where she identifies. And I don't know. Elena Rose, she really had these problems. And Joseline Hernandez, she said, "You black." And the problem is you want to be white. You want to be a white girl, and you're not a white girl. Okay. And the black people are the people who brought you up. Okay. We made you relevant, and you want to be a white girl, but you're not a white girl. You're a black girl. And you need to just get into it. Joseline Hernandez, I mean, when I look at her, I look at her as Hispanic, but I guess if she didn't talk to me, I would think she was black. And Joseline was like, I just embraced it. Girl, you black. You black, and you mad that you're not white. And there was a fight that happened. Now, TMZ released the footages of the fight. Shout out to Cardi B. She released the footage. They released the footages of the fight. But this is Tiffany talking about the fight on Jason Lee's podcast. Y'all, tell me if y'all think that these are the same things that happen. Look at this.
All I know is I just saw fists flying at heads, nails and jewelry being popped, heads against glass.
Heads against glass?
That fight could not be shown on television.
Heads against glass.
Boom, boom. That's why I'm screaming, because it's like, oh my gosh, is somebody going to bust through the fucking glass? You know what I'm saying? Like, this was a real fight. It was a brawl. And I'm going to say both ladies, I'm not going to say, they were throwing down. This was a fight where it's like, am I really paying attention to this? Like, is this really happening? Is this a part of the show? Like, it was really one of those intense. And Ray J, he just keep telling me to shut up.
Okay, so because Tiffany Pollard was there, she was there in the classroom while everything was happening. Now I'm going to showcase the released footage of the fight, and y'all let me know if y'all think it was like that. This is a trigger warning. There will be physical contact and assaults. I would like to say as a disclaimer that the BusyBlu and Associates morning meeting, our company and me as an individual, we do not condone fighting. We do not condone or motivate or push physical violence. With that being said, y'all think that Tiffany Pollard was talking about this?
Oh, baby. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, I will say she being. Oh, please, God, no. Don't hold her down to the girl. Just too much. Heads being thrown against glass. Somebody's head was blown off. Someone was in a shoulder. Girl, it wasn't giving all that. It wasn't giving all that. The Angela Rose girl did win. In my opinion, the Angela Rose girl did win. But it wasn't everything that she was trying to make it out to be. She was out here, oh my God, glass being thrown. Look at Iman Shumpert. He could cheat on me. Because I'll be like, duh. Look at this. A mess. I don't know. Amber, Elena Rose got a lot of her stuff in. She got a lot of hits in. Elena Rose got a whole lot of hits in. So y'all tell me how you felt about that. Do you feel like Tiffany was doing too much? How you feel about Autumn Rose, in her fight and all of the stuff that's going on with her? That being said, let's go into our next topic of conversation. And the next topic is about Tyler Perry. He said, look, I'm going to keep making these movies And I don't care what y'all have to say about it. So you know that there's been a lot of pushback about his movie that came out. I didn't watch it, and I stopped watching a lot of Tyler Perry films and TV shows. But about his newest project with Megan Good and Tia or Tamara's ex-husband, they're divorcing the black. Now, from what I understand and some of the clips that I saw, it was given minstrel show, but he's getting a lot of criticism about it. And a lot of people feel like his writing is the same as the way he does things are the same. And I still do agree. I'm gonna let him say what he feels about this, and then I'm gonna say what I think the problem is for me and what he's doing. So he's on Baby This Is Kiki's podcast, which in all honesty is one of my favorite podcasts. I love Keke Palmer as a person. I love her as an entrepreneur. I love her just as a talent. I think her mother, her relationship with her mother, her everything. I love everything about Keke Palmer, and there's nothing that Keke Palmer can do that's gonna make me feel any different. I love her. I know how y'all see how some people feel about Raven Simone, and she is an icon. I feel about Keke Palmer. Okay, so let's listen to what he had to say on Baby This Is Kiki's podcast.
I love that you've never allowed that criticism to stop you from being able to have your authentic voice as an artist, because it does get really difficult.
Yeah, but what? No. You got to drown all of that out, because if you let somebody talk you out of a place that God has put you in, you are going to find yourself in hell. I know for a fact that what I'm doing is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, because for everyone who is a critic, I have thousands of used to be emails from people saying, this changed my life. Oh my God, you know me. Oh my God, you saw me. How did you know this about my life, my family? So that is what is important to me. We're talking a large portion of my fans who are disenfranchised, who cannot get in the Volvo and go to therapy on the weekend. So you've got this highbrow Negro who is all up in the air with his nose up looking at everything. And then you got people like where I come from and me who are grinders, who really know what it's like, whose mothers and were caregivers for.
I love that you've never allowed that criticism.
All right, let me say this. She said like it's like it's giving red table talk. A lot of Queen says it's giving red table talk. Let me say this. I hear what he's saying. You know, from what we understand, Tyler Perry's story is that he was lost, homeless on the street, couldn't get nowhere to live, all of this stuff. And these shows, these concepts of where he was going is what made him relevant and where he is, and he doesn't want to get off of that road. I get that. I hear you. I understand. But also, you needed people during that time to help you out as an artist, somebody to look out for you, to assist you, to help you to get where you are. That being said, it's okay for you to keep doing these Chicken Boo shows, these Chicken Boo TV shows, and it's okay for you to do these I'm a distraught black woman, because clearly there's an audience for that. And you're really good at showcasing these beat up black women in their stories. That's okay. And nobody's trying to stop that. It also is okay for you to branch out your organization, your company, your production company, and give other stories, other people, those same aspects that you are giving to these black women who are distressed and distraught. Because there's other black people out here, and there are other different types of black stories. So it's okay for you to have, if your arm of the company is going to be beat up black women who need to find Christ because the black men won't do anything for them and they about to get divorced, and then do that on that side. And then you know what? Branch out and have another side of the company that focuses on emerging artists, or a story about a young black a trans person who's trying to make it in the hood, inner city. It's ways to make sure that your company can reach all different types of things. Your artistry is amazing. And a lot of the people love it. Clearly, they're sending you emails. But also, let's give opportunities to these other young black directors, writers, producers, influencers. Let's give them also a platform to showcase and then to talk to the people who they could help. Do y'all see what I'm saying? And I feel like he want to keep everything to self. And that's... you're motivating the community, but only a certain part. And nobody's telling you to veer off your path. And nobody said, Tyler Perry, you stop doing everything yourself and you stop making movies. And nobody's saying that. It is also okay to then say, you know what? I'm also hiring writers and stuff, and they're going to tell these type of stories because that's not my experience. I don't know how to write for that type of stuff. They're going to be telling these type of stories. And then there's another branch that's going to tell these type of stories. Because your type of stories are the same type of stories that you want to keep writing, you want to continue to keep producing, you want to continue to keep directing, and you stay on that side and do that. And pay those people whatever you want to pay. But it also is okay for people like you who needed a handout, all you needed was a chance, for you to give a chance. And this could still be a Tyler Perry production, written, directed, or whatever by somebody else. That's okay too. And it's starting to become selfish, in my opinion. Him coming out here every time saying, well, I'm doing what I need to do, and God, I'm so tired of y'all bringing God into everything. God is like, how I get put into this? I thought you was going to help more people out. I'm so tired of him coming in here well, there's people writing me, they're so self-centered. There are other stories to be told, and there are other people who can tell those stories that you clearly don't want to tell. Or maybe there's an insecurity there. You don't think that you can tell it. Like when you play an actual man in a show or a movie, it's not good. Maybe there's an insecurity there. But there are people who can do it. Branch out, expand your company where other artists get to showcase their stuff. Start with Tubi Films. It seemed right up your alley. Start with Tubi Films. You was doing chicken circus shows in the beginning, and we were there. Do a branch of your company that says, y'all, we're gonna do a production deal with Tubi, and so this is they're all gonna be Tyler Perry films, but you write it, you direct it, you and they're all gonna go on Tubi, and give young actors, young writers, young directors a chance to show what they got. All done under Tyler Perry because he wants his name out there so much. Do that. And then continue to do your bad wig wearing, high paying these. He could continue to do everything he's doing, but also branch out and give other people chances. I think his thing is that he wants to, I built this company on selling Black women's abuse. So people are mad at me for doing that, but I'm going to continue to do it because I'm helping people. And there's more ways than one to do so. You brought all that ancestral land just to do the same old Black women getting beat up stories that there are other stories to tell. And we are 2024. You sound like you trying to make America great again. I can't do it. I don't know, y'all. Tell me how y'all feel about that. I know I just went on a mini rant. So let me go to the next story. The next story, I don't know if a lot of y'all care about this. This is something that I was looking forward to, and it seems like it kind of changed a little bit. But Funny Marco, who's one of my favorite YouTube personalities, I think what I love about him is his intellect and the way that he discusses and talks about things. I'm sorry I didn't go through y'all comments during the last story. It's just Tyler Perry pissed me off. And it's people like that bottleneck and blockade, and they don't want you to succeed. They don't want other people to grow. I feel like they don't want to. He wants to get praise for everything that he does. That's why he started paying people the most amount of money that, Black actors and what people, because he wants people to praise him. And that superior complex, it just doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. Then he put you in these bad movies, in these bad films. The directing is horrible. The producing is horrible. He's doing everything himself. So yes, you got paid a whole lot of money, but you did not grow as an act. Like nobody's saying, oh my God, Megan Good, she's got paid so much money and now she can get Meryl Streep roles. No. You may have gotten paid a lot of money for this little stint, but it didn't advance your career. It didn't advance your career. And that's what my problem is with him. Because he wants to get all of the praise. I'm paying the most. I'm doing the most. I'm paying the most. Everybody get it there. Yeah, but what can these actors do after they have left you? Nothing. Y'all think that these people looking for Megan Good? Anyway, Funny Marco. I like him. I like his humor. It's very dry. It's very weird. I need to actually finish. My problem is I want to watch the one that he did with Miss Netta and Charles, but also I just don't get them. And I don't want to watch stupidity talk to Funny Marco because I feel like everything is going to go over their head, and that's not fun. So we're going to see. I'm going to watch it. We're going to see. But Funny Marco did one show with Bobbi Althoff, I think her name is Althoff, whatever her name is, which is the white girl on the bottom left, and like skyrocketed. This girl took his concept, really, in my opinion, it's the same concept. She's just dry and boring and white. And so, dear Dana said, "Breathe, busy." I need to because I'm like, I don't know why that frustrated me. Share the wealth. I don't want to say eat the rich because I want money someday, but like share the wealth. And it seems like now they're not going on tour. And I thought that they were going on tour, and I wanted to see them on tour. But it sounds like they're no longer doing that. And Funny Marco kind of explains why. So I'm gonna play his video on why they're not going on tour because I definitely thought that they were.
Bobbi to death. Bobbi's a good person. You know, I feel like everybody good. Let's be real. Like I don't have shit bad to say about nobody. But when people pay their hard working money, I really, really care about that. So when I'm on stand-up tour and I'm selling out these tours and then me and Bobbi be able to come together and people are paying their money to come see us, I really want that to get better. I don't want it to be the same. I don't want to take nobody money if you can't get it again. Let me start there. Let me say that. If you can't get the money again, you don't need to be doing it twice. That's like with anything. With promo, if you're doing promo, don't be out here trying to scramble for money and take people hard work money to just do it and use your platform and then go about your day because it's about like a relationship. A relationship is very, very important. So the fact that I feel like I did stand up before and I'm still doing it. So I understand I'm learning how to entertain a crowd. And it's not the same thing that you get on Instagram. This is real life where people are going to look. I love Bobbi to death. Bobbi look and they want the energy and they want the feeling. And I feel like Bobbi was stiff a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hey man, let's really, really work on this. Like, and I paid script writers, like, let's really get him a show. And where she told me, that's not me. Bobbi was like, my comedy is me not talking a lot. And I'm like, shit, this is different. Like you can do that on the podcast, but in real life, this is different. So her comedy was different from what she said, from what she wanted to bring to the show, which I can respect. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing about me getting mad. I'm not saying you're doing nothing wrong. I can't, but I just don't agree with it. I can feel like I don't agree with it. You feel me? The same way she probably don't agree with what I do. So you're not wrong for how you feel. But again, when people pay them tickets and I just feel like, and I'm trying to put a production show together and then you're not saying nothing and I'm up there trying to talk and I'm like, hey, Bobbi, and you're just like this. It was just like, it was hurting me. Look, and they want the energy and they want the
I get what he's saying. Yeah, as most of y'all know, I do a show with Joseline Lunzers called Tip and Key with Busy and Joseline. This is our where she's like a professional comedian, but it's a Tip and Key with Busy and Joseline. She's like a professional comedian, like not like us. She is a professional comedian. And she's really good at her craft. And sometimes I would feel like, oh, I don't have it. I'm nervous. I'm scared. And I think that sometimes you have to have those hard conversations with your partners. Where like we could take our show on the road, but I'm like, I don't think I'm funny. I think I talk well. I talk about things that are interesting to me, but will I be able to take this on the road? Girl, I don't know about all that. Okay, but my partner, she's like, oh my God, yes, Busy, like you could do it. And I think sometimes I feel like I hold us back from a lot of the stuff that we could do, which is probably a conversation that he needs to have with her, because her thing really is that she don't say nothing. She don't say nothing. She don't do nothing. She's never experienced anything. And it's just the other people telling her things to do. And I can see her being like, I don't know about this. And I some parts of me feels like, okay, I get where Bobbi's coming from, because when Joseline and her team came to me about like wanting to do more, I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm that good. And like, I want to sell tickets. Y'all want to sell tickets? I don't know if I'm that good. It's scary, you know? So it's just it's just there's a lot. There's a lot that goes into it. I hope that they come to some common ground and can get it together. And I think that they'll be good. They'll be able to boost it up. Child, I don't know. I really love Funny Marco, and I think that Bobbi is, in my opinion, she's getting praised for white mediocrity. She ain't really doing much on the show, but in that instance, then I also can understand it. I feel like, okay, well, I get her. Like, my thing is to just sit here. Now you want me to start working with coaches and be funny, and this is kind of weird. So we'll see. Tell me how y'all felt about that. I don't know if y'all watch Funny Marco or any of that stuff, but it really touched me. And I love Funny Marco, and I hope that whatever can happen with the show continues. I have 2 more stories. Okay, let's go to the first one. Actually, I only have 1 more story. I'm gonna leave the other one. Justice for Sonya Massey, or Massey. I can't remember what her last name is specifically. I just want to make sure that, and I want to make sure that I continue to push out the fact that what happened to her was horrific. It was not right. It should not have happened, and we should be making sure that we stay on this story. The police brutality that was happening, the lying, the covering up, and making sure that we continue to talk about it, and making sure that's continue. You know what? Let me put it up here then. It looks like Tia Mowry from Sister. She saw the show. And I think what resonated with me is that my mother used to say stuff like this to me and my brothers, and I guess we were young, and she was raising black boys, so we're like, lady, calm down, we're just going to the corner store. But now as I gotten older, that could end your life. And I can only imagine what it's like for a mother who's raising black children to feel like, y'all need to listen, I'm being serious, like, be careful out there, you know? So I'm gonna play what Tia Mowry had to say.
Hi, you guys. So sorry. Oof. I know that this is a very unglamorous video, but I just saw the video of Sonya, and my heart goes out to her family. I am literally shaking right now because to see how someone's life can be taken in such a way is so terrible and so disgusting. When is this going to stop? I'm sorry. I saw many people talk about influencers and how people need to say something. And here I am. You all know how passionate I am about my community and my people. And to have a young black boy who is tall, who is black, and I guess what I'm saying is I worry. I worry. And now I'm going to have another conversation with him about being careful when is this going to stop? When is enough enough? Hi, you guys. So
I just want to make sure that we continue to keep that name alive, keep the story alive. We keep pushing it. We keep making sure that it's at the front of our, on the top of our minds. So justice for sure. And that we need to look at what the regulations are or the background checks are for individuals who are trying to be in the police force. When I'm hearing he moved from one police force to another police force, and that's something that should be investigated. And maybe you should not be working with people, especially those who may be mentally ill or going through some type of traumatic experience. We need to look at background checks for police officers, not just for individual. I mean, out here we barely have, GU in control. You definitely need background checks for those who are supposed to be legally given one, and what that looks like. Everybody can't be one. Everybody shouldn't, be going to everyone's home. So there's just so much to look at. I want to make sure that continues to be at the top of our mind. Now that we got that everything out of the way, let me do the last story, which is about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, you all know that Kenya Moore was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta this season, and something happened with her with regards to a photo at the Kenya Moore hair spa that she showed, and apparently it was revenge corn, and people were really disgusted or what have you. So she was let go. Well, we haven't been able to see it, so we can't judge it ourselves. But this is just a clip or some media that one of her friends took as they left the spa from her opening. So there has to be some sort of truth here in what people are saying, because by the sounds of how these girls were talking, she didn't show anything that was really nice.
Give y'all the download. We sweating. This was a tea party. It was not a great one. I'm clutching imaginary pearls and all, y'all. And I need to go home and shower because I just witnessed a lot of disgusting things.
Well, I am just trying to get some dinner.
That's it. That's all. I let me give y'all the down.
So these girls who are Kenya's friends, and especially these, can you see my mouse? Especially these two. I know these two been rocking with her. This one was rocking with her, and this is the only girl she filmed with during the last season. So I mean, they're her friends, and apparently even they left. One girl said she had to go take a shower. She said, "Girl, I don't know what I just witnessed, what I just watched, but I have to go take a shower after what I just saw." So whatever she did show, whatever she did put in front of our faces, it was, wait, hold on. Whatever she did show, the girls are like, that was disgusting, that was nasty. I was just trying to eat food. Girl, I need to go take a shower now after I saw what I saw. So whatever she did show, even people who are close to her did not feel like it was appropriate to show. So y'all say that. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here and get back to work. I'm gonna show a video, and it's from someone who I love dearly. We used to be really, really close, especially when I lived in my last area home, and she was like so amazing. And like throughout the years, then she stopped doing like YouTube content and Big Brother content, so we moved away. But she did this video about me, and I started crying. And this is just a reminder about how much, and I say this all the time, you're living your entire life. This is why I celebrate birthdays and why I hate people who are like, I don't celebrate my birthday. You came into this world and you created a ripple effect in so many people's life. You have no idea. Even you stepping on somebody's toe, and then that changes someone's life. Maybe they are now the inventor of steel shoes. You know, you have no idea the impact and the effect you have on so many people. And sometimes you think that, and I know I do this a lot, I think I'm just doing regular stuff and being kind or being like a good human being. And I don't realize how much it actually touches or changes people's lives. And I watched this video and I was about to say I teared up, but I cried because I really want America. I want people to get back to just being good and decent human beings to other people and trying your best to be a good human, a decent human being. And mind your business. Let people do what they're doing. Unless you see somebody getting hurt or harmed, see something, say something. But just being kind to each other. And if it's not harming you or they're not hurting anyone else, just do your regular thing and do what you can to help someone. And I watched this video and it really meant a lot to me because one, I didn't know that it was being done or that anyone did anything, but then also I forgot the stuff that I was doing. And my fiance had to remind me, this because you do it all the time. You didn't look at it as a big thing, but your regular things mean something big to someone else. So I'm gonna play that at the end. If you all want to know more about shout out to everybody who came in here. I really appreciate all of you. Members, be on the lookout for a link because I got some stuff that I'm gonna send y'all. With that being said, I'm gonna say, if you all want to know more about me and everything else I have going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu, where this should definitely be streaming right now. This video is about 6 minutes, so if you do want to log off, you can. Her name is Ladywise. I think on TikTok, which she's now on now, it's Princess Fix It, Princess Fix It, and not Ladywise anymore. That being said, I'm about to go get busy, and you all stay busy and do something kind for someone today. Till next time.
Good morning, Clinkies. I wanted to come on here and have a moment with y'all and just get a little serious and kind of give you a little more info on a video I made yesterday. I made a video about my friend BusyBlu. I kept it really short and sweet. He is the best. But I want to explain to you why. For about 20 years now, I have had an ED off and on. I have a safe weight in my head that I can't get rid of. I'm actually like 15 pounds over it right now. And it kills me when I eat because I'm not helping myself. Like, that's just where my head goes. You're not going to help yourself lose this weight, get back to your safe weight if you keep eating. But I have to force myself. Because if I don't, it can get really bad. It's very easy to fall back into that. It's something I still struggle with every day. About 7 or 8 years ago, I was in a dead-end relationship. I think that the universe brought me and this person together just to have a kick-ass kid, which is fine. He is awesome.
Her child is amazing.
Nights in a dead-end job. And just the routine of working midnights, coming home, getting a kid ready for school. Had another kid that wasn't at school age, so it just very repetitive, not a lot of room for rest. A really, really heavy depression hit over me. I stopped eating. I think I got down to like 97 pounds. I am 5'6". 97 pounds does not look good on your girl, okay? Like, there was rumors that I was on drugs, all kinds of stuff. No, I just stopped eating. However, to distract myself at the time, I had started a YouTube channel where I would discuss Big Brother stuff. And that's how I ran into BusyBlu. Now, technically, we're both kind of like competitors in a way. Excuse me. He was also bringing Big Brother content to YouTube, just like me. Although he's much better. Has way more followers than I ever had. So it wasn't really much of a competition, but you get what I'm saying. We were like same thing. And he noticed me and kind of took me under his wing to be a mentor. We had did a lot of back and forth. I think he shouted me out on his videos. I shouted him out on mine. He did videos where people could call in. I would call in, we'd talk. He was kind of like my YouTube mentor. And again, only over the phone and stuff. We'd never actually met. Through talking, we discovered that we were both born in the same city, which is super cool. I believe he was born on the west side. I was born on the east side, but we're still like, yeah, right? My weight got down real bad. And he didn't make it abundantly obvious, like, hey, you have a problem. No. He just started calling me and be like, what'd you eat today? Simple. He would start messaging me when he knew I was at work. He's like, I'm so tired, but I'm not going to go to bed yet. Not until you send me a picture of how much food you ate for dinner. And he really would. He would, where's my picture? There's like BusyBlu helped save my life without being like, here I come to save the day. No, like he was just like, he saw there was issue for concern. He wasn't going to like flag it, make a big deal out of it, but he was going to make it known that he knew and that he was going to help. There's not many people out there that would do that kind of stuff for a stranger, let alone somebody that's technically competing in the same area of what you're doing. He didn't care. He just boosted my spirits, and he always made sure that I remembered to eat. And he is amazing, and I will be forever appreciative of him. So I just wanted to come on here and tell a little backstory about my dude. Like I said, I followed him on YouTube for a long time, but when I saw he was on TikTok, when I tell you, I got so excited, I yelped like a dog. Yeah, like real excitement. Okay. So I really wanted to come on here and tell you guys that story because I feel like everybody needs to follow Blue. I feel like there's not that many genuinely good people in the world, and he's one of them. And I just want him to have all the things, all the happiness, all the followers. I want all his dreams to come true. Again, somebody I've never actually met, but I feel like I know him so much. I don't know. I just felt compelled to come tell you guys why I love this man. He is probably one of the best friends I ever had that I never met, which sounds weird. But he's a really, really amazing person. And I am so lucky and blessed to have gotten to know him. And I just really feel like everybody should be so lucky as to be blessed like that. So again, if you're still watching right now, I'll tag him. He's wonderful. I just want the world to know it. BusyBlu, you're wonderful. I love you, bud, and I miss you so much. All right, everybody, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Let's hit the ground running. My back still hurts, but we're gonna push through with a lot of Tiger Balm and a lot of 10 unit hookups. Have a good one.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and we are back.
Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my